Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Hayden from HHWCUSTOMS.com. Today I'm going to be showing you what I made for the 87 Silverado by Cartuned. Now if you guys saw the thumbnail, you guys already know it's a dancing bed. And if you aren't familiar with what dancing beds are, they're a really popular thing in the 80s, 90s-ish area. And pretty much the bed and sometimes a camper shell, which is what this is, it's a combined piece, gets off the frame and starts to spin and move and this and that. So I wanted to try and make that into a cartoon car because I think their cute little nature kind of deserves that. Eventually this will be made into Hot Wheels as well, but for now, just the cartoon cars will have this. In the past, I had made one, it was a little more complicated. This is actually custom by Jimmy's Hot Wheels, and he was the first one to have this little version of it. But you can see that the camper shell is separate from the actual bed itself. There's a couple joints, ball joints, hubs, and a custom frame and all that stuff. And this just proved to be a lot more complicated and prone to breaking as opposed to all the other ways I think I can go about this. Now, in my opinion, this looks the best. It raises up substantially higher than this current version, which is only because it's the camper itself and not the frame. This one also had the suspension, all that stuff like that, but this is just a little too complicated for me to produce and keep it strong for a production run for consumers. So I pretty much had to dumb it down just a tiny bit, but I still wanted it to look cool. So this is what I ended up with. This is the frame itself, and this also does have the interior, and nothing really changed on the interior wise except for the steering wheel was a little thicker because I was running into some issues with them braking. So I went and fixed that, but there's the frame setup. It's nothing too crazy. Now on the finished version, there's gonna be a couple of differences, some walls to kind of cover up this little gap right here between the seats and the bottom of the base here. That's just about it. Everything else is just about the same. And on the frame, you guys can see there are two options. There are two options for the axles themselves. Now these are going to fit the cartoon axles. These are just about 2mm holes, and they slide right in with no issue, and they are measured for the wheels themselves. So when you go and install them, you don't have any sort of exaggerated play. You can see they're pretty much just right to the frame, which is nice. Now when you guys receive this kit, it's going to be all assembled already, but in case you want to paint it and then reassemble it yourself, I'm going to show it now. We get this front little arm, and this actually, the bottom, which is a more circular in terms of shape, it actually goes on the bottom portion here in between these two little stems, just like that. And then you would get one of these little pieces that I'm going to be including, and you just want to pretty much fish it through from one side to the next. Now it does take a little to get it aligned perfect, but once you do, you guys can do it no problem. There you go. So that's one thing, and this is going to pretty much lock it in. And you guys could melt this if you wanted to on the edges to keep it 100% there, but honestly I have been playing with it for a while and it hasn't moved, so I don't think that's necessary. For the second joint, it is this little weird Y shape with a ball on top, and the way you guys can do that is sliding it just like this, and then once again getting this other piece and fishing it through. I would say the hardest part is actually getting these lined up, which is why I'm going to be doing it before you guys receive it. There you go. So now you have your joint all together. Now if you want to make this joint a little stronger, because this one does kind of sag a little bit to make it drop back, you guys can melt the edges here or do a little bit of glue, and that will kind of keep it in its place if you want to have a permanent just like fixture like this instead of having it move the whole way. But that's entirely up to you. Now to get this installed, this is kind of a pain to kind of show, but I'm gonna try my best here. You want to have obviously the back window facing the back of the car, and you want to have these joints almost at a straight line as much as possible, and then you can go in here and use these two little areas where my thumbs are at, and you just push down. You can kind of wiggle it back and forth until it's, there you go, until it's snap in place just like that. So now your joint's installed, and you can go ahead and assemble it onto the Silverado itself. With this too, you also want to make sure that your windows are lined up correctly, so the interior actually kind of slides into the windows there. And there you go. So now you guys can see both sides of this sort of thing should not be showing the frame. And there, that way, that's how you know it's fully. So now you can go ahead and move this in or out. And because the ball joint's there, you can go ahead and spin it any which way you like. So that's pretty cool. And then once you're done, you guys can just fold it right back down, just like that. And it's gonna get pretty close to it on its own, but you might have to push down a little bit to get this body line to go straight with it. So now if we install both of the wheels here, you can see exactly what it's going to look like. I hope you guys like this sort of build here. I know not everyone is into mini trucks or all this stuff like that. To be honest, I wasn't for a very long time, but I started to look into them, and they are definitely very nice pieces of art. If you think about them in that sense, they are driving art. And it's pretty cool to see all the different builds. So I wanted to kind of make that available for the diecast community here. And we all saw the Cartuned one where it's a dump bed like that. And originally I was going to do that, but I figured I'd try and step up the game a little bit more and make it spin on top as well. So this is a nice little upgrade there, and you can just pose it in any direction you guys want. And I think it's really nice. So if you guys are interested in this kit, it's available on HHWCUSTOMS.com right now on the newly listed tab. And you guys can go ahead to the description down below. It'll be the top link, and you guys can go straight to it. If you guys are interested in any other 1/64 scale wheels, decals, or 3D parts, I have them available on the website as well. And if you guys haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. It really does help me a lot. Thank you guys, and I will see you in the next video.